What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new series where we gotta start a career mode. That is what Madden is all about, developing up a player and making him a superstar. We gotta get on a team that needs a running back, since we are gonna be a running back track star, former track star that is. The team's going to be Houston Texans. They already have some star power on offense with Hopkins and Watson, but their run game has been lacking in the years previously. Obviously, we're going to be Elusive back. He's going to be a former track star, top pick. If anyone is interested in the specs of our guy, it's Barry Bolt. Bolt, it's a family name. They're all track athletes. Unfortunately, he didn't get any height from that. He is only 5'5". The shortest player, or running back, I guess, in the league now. The second is Tariq Cohen at 5'6", and he weighs a lot more though at 230, while Cohen's only about like 180, 190, I believe. But we're gonna go number 30. Texans don't have that many options: 30, 22, then higher numbers. But we don't want a higher number. Out of Nebraska, Barry Bolt, 5'5", 230. So he's a big guy. Arms pretty big as well. They can get really big. I didn't notice Madden let you do this, but like your arms can be bigger than your freaking thighs. It's kind of insane. But we're gonna stick with 3 because we want that. And then legs, a bunch of tree trunks. That's where all the weight is. If anyone's interested in his face, you got that scar on the right side. We're doing the face paint with the fingerprints, and he looks pretty fresh. Gray eyes, also pretty dope. Also, here's how he's gonna be looking on game day. You got the tape on the back of the arms, white gloves, white shoes. We're gonna go 8 minutes, 25-second runoff, and that's all we really need to do. We got to keep instant starter on. We want to be starting at the start of it, and pre-existing injury can turn off as well. So let's take a look at this team. Obviously, Hopkins, the best player on this team, alongside J.J. Watt, who's also good. Watson will be the quarterback, obviously. We got 3 pretty solid running backs, but none of them have really been that good in their career yet. Lamar Miller always seems to get hurt. Duke Johnson, he came from Cleveland, I believe. He's just a pass-catching back mostly. And then us, Barry Bolt, who weighs more than both of them and is shorter than both of them. But look at that speed, 95 speed, 96 acceleration. We should be able to burn people. The only thing we don't have is trucking power. It's still better than Duke Johnson, even at 70, and stiff arm and just stuff like that. But we have a lot of elusiveness, spin moves, juking. That's where we should shine, and it's only going to get better as time goes on. Receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, Kenny Stills, Will Fuller, and Kiki Kuti also. Tight end, Darren Fells is the starter there. Julius Thomas is also on this team, I believe. No, it's Jordan Thomas. Okay. Line should be pretty important since we are running back. We got to have a pretty decent line. There's a few 80s. No, only 180 overall left side. Probably be running off the left side a lot. Defense, J.J. Watt leading that team. Obviously, Clowney got traded, so he's not on this team anymore. But they still got Merciless and McKinney, so they still have a good defense. Cornerback is a little weak. Jonathan Joseph, Roby, and Gaines. And safeties, Justin Reed and Tashawn Gibson Sr. So we should be doing pretty good this year. So we got our abilities. It just starts with the abilities since we were an early round pick. First one free is what we get. Rush for 10 plus yards to activate the X Factor ability, which we have 2 choices here. It's Jukebox and Spin Cycle. I think we're going to be juking more than spinning here earlier. And we can get another ability slot at 90. But Jukebox is ball carriers with this ability have faster juke and animation. So that should help us for juking, since we're going to have to rely on those moves a lot. Not so much power, since we don't have too much power. Break tackle's only 74, trucking's only 70, strength is only 75. Everything else is in the green, especially speed. 95 there, 96 acceleration. We should be able to just absolutely burn people. We might be short, but we should be slippery, getting through the seams of the offensive linemen and busting to the second level. Get that final juke off, and that's where we should shine the most. Gotta set our goal, of course. We should probably shoot high. I'm thinking 1100 sounds good. 1400's a little bit much for our rookie season. I'm not just gonna straight burn the CPU. I'm gonna keep it a little bit real here. It's all Madden also, so we're actually going to be playing. I'm not just going to run the ball every down also. We're going to pass it. I'm going to try to play this like a real season, play it like a real team would, have an equal amount of passing and running on some games, maybe more passing than others. But let's hop into the first week versus the Saints. And we are here. We'll see who gets the ball first. I want to watch the simulations. Okay, not that fast, guy. Okay, they get a field goal to start, so we'll get the ball back. I don't know why we're talking to the coach. Where's the... Okay, I'm just going to go with the coach suggestions. Not trying to make anything special happen. This view is probably the best for this. Looks like we're going to be running on the first play of Barry Bolt's career. And juking outside, getting a gain of 4 to the 29. Looks like we were 11th pick in the draft. They must have traded up for us or something, because that's what it looks like. I actually like this side more, it looks like. We're going to switch over here. Don't know the play. And it's a pass to Hopkins up the middle all the way to the 48-yard line on their side. So we only need a few more for field goal range. First and 10. We got the X factor, of course. It's a draw, it looks like. That goes nowhere. Maybe a few. 1 or 2 yards. Got pushed forward a little bit, but that wasn't too good of a play there. Looks like we're going to be chipping and then going out to the left. So chip. And we got the pass. Juking, getting our first catch ever and getting a few yards with it. All the way up to the 42. So if this drive ends, they want to pass it. I guess we can just go with that since that's what coach wants. Oh, he throws it to us again. Not even calling for the ball, and he's already targeting us like this. We've gotten the ball for over half the plays already in this first drive. 2 receptions, 15 yards, and we also have about 7 on the ground. They like to pass the ball here in Houston, and he overthrows that receiver. We got a 2nd and 10 at the 32, driving up the middle. Wow, we're kind of trying to show some power, I guess. Barry Bolt showing off his speed there. But a 3rd and 6. It looks like they subbed us out. And we'll have to kick a field goal. We need to convert. They subbed us out and then had to kick a field goal because they only got 3 yards. And Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. This team's stacked on their side. Drew Brees, of course. Alvin Kamara should be a direct competitor to us. His speed is just like us. He's just more of a receiving back. We haven't really found ourselves in the NFL, but they are driving all the way to our 70 or 7, and it's a touchdown. We are down 7 into the 2nd quarter now. I gotta play with the time, of course. I'm at 8-minute quarters right now, with the clock wind off of about 25. I think it goes all the way to 25, if I remember correctly. But that should be, that should be pretty good for what it's worth. But I want to see the stats after this game because it doesn't look like it's going to be too hot here. 5 rushes, 12 yards. Not doing so good so far. Well, it looks like we're out wide. I don't know how I'm going to run a curl route right now. Oh, looks like we're going in. Chipping it. And we're open. Solid possession catch from Barry Bolt. Showing off that he can catch some balls in this game. Not so good on the running game. A lot of power runs on this team's play format, so I don't know what that's about. And he's just gonna throw it out of bounds. And midway through the 2nd quarter, Hopkins is open. We're trying to play block and we couldn't do anything there. Hopkins gets a few, but we're gonna have to punt the ball right back to the already high scoring Saints here in this one. They get at the 7 though, so they got to go quite a distance. Okay, they go quite a distance. That was like a 2-play Alvin Kamara touchdown. Looks like this is a run to the receiver. Yep, it is. He stopped, but he gets 5. He did a little stutter there. I don't know how I feel about that. Going no huddle, I guess. I don't know if I held the wrong button, but we're going no huddle. And that's a pass. It's intercepted. That was a terrible pass to Hopkins. He's just forcing it, and he's hurt. Deshaun Watson is hurt. In the 3rd drive of this entire game, he is going down, and Saints have it already at the 15. So it looks like they are taking us so far this game. There might have been there's just a field goal there. And Watson's back in, thankfully. On the first down. Watson's in. We got to protect him better. And there's Hopkins for 10. He only has 68 yards so far. Deshaun Watson. I don't know how that's going to go. And we're getting shut down. This Saints line is killing us. Jordan, of course, is there. Cameron Jordan. That's his first tackle, though. So I don't know who's been stopping us so well early in this one. Yeah, but we only got a minute to work with. Got to score a little bit. And it looks like we're going to get the pass and go out of bounds after getting 2 yards. So not much there. But making the third down a little bit more manageable at 3rd and 9 instead. And Barry Bolt. Can we chip on our way out? Looks like it's going to be a lob out right, and we don't get it. So Saints are going to call timeout, have a chance of scoring again. If this punt's not good, we are not looking good. It is a pretty good punt, though. 60 yards, 23 for Kamara, incomplete. Michael Thomas, 3rd and 1. They scored a touchdown. We're in the 3rd quarter now, though. We get destroyed on first down. We are not even averaging 2 yards per carry. I don't know what this is. Maybe we got to look deeper in the playbook. I'm going to look for a play that might actually help us a little bit. We need plays that go run to the outside. And that he throws it across his body. We made the catch, though? Okay, so maybe we are a receiving back. I don't know what's happening. But we already got 5 catches for 30 yards. So on a 3rd and 7, looks like we got put out wide. Hopkins is there. First down Texans. And he's up to 87 yards, Watson. 15 passes. I don't know, we might need to either increase the play clock runoff or improve and make that's going to be intercepted. That was a bad pass there. And we kind of ran out of bounds. So I don't know whose fault that was, but Lattimore gets his 2nd INT. But we might need to just raise the clock up a little bit or the play runoff. Looks like they're going to score again. 31-3. We're getting absolutely obliterated here in the first game with the Houston Texans. Wasn't expecting this at all. But we get a first good run of the day. 7 yards or so. Yep, 8 yards it looks like. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 2. It would be a good time to run here. And it looks like that's just what they're going to do. And he might have just gotten that first down. Just barely. No, he did not. Looks like a run here on 3rd down. It will be into the outside. Cameron Jordan eats us up. And he gets his 2nd tackle for loss already here. 3rd quarter starting off hot for the already hot Saints. And they are going to drive down and have to kick a field goal. 34-3. Still not good to see. We are getting absolutely obliterated by the Texans so far. And we caught it, but fumbled it. There's no way. He had to be down. If we weren't down, then that is our first fumble, and that is just unfortunate. Yeah, booth review that. Show me it, please. We are down. We are down. Overturned. Right there. Give us the ball back. 2nd and 3. There it is. And it's a run to the outside, breaking a tackle and going nowhere. This Saints defense has absolutely owned us this game. It's a 3rd and 3. Gonna be a pass here. We got a pass block. Hopkins is there. Hopkins is having a good game. But still, Watson, 2 INTs, 105 yards. Not looking the best here. 1st and 10. It's gonna be another run. He is up to the middle, and he gets a solid gain there. Barry Bolt doing good things there with his speed. And we're going into the 4th quarter down by 30 points. So this game is pretty much done for with only 8 minutes on the clock. But we'll see what we can do here anyways. And that's going to be a first down. Barry Bolt up to 36 yards. Still not good though. It'll be more fun though if it's a process and we actually have to work to be good instead of just going in getting 200 yards every game. And that's a catch and run. Why did he fall? I hit X, not A. That is not what that is. That was a possession catch, and that's why we fell to the ground. I don't like how Madden's got to do that. If you want a possession catch, you just have to absolutely fall. And we're going to get it again. Why is it possession again? I don't understand. Third down, 6 minutes to go. We are blocking this time, and he fumbles it. We got our lineman running. No, we don't get it. We got to go for it here. Got to go for it. If we don't go for it, that's ridiculous. Okay, we're not going for it. All right, punting it away. So we're just taking a 31-point loss, it looks like, I guess. Looks like we're a punt returner on this one. This might be their first punt of the game then, because we haven't been on punt return this whole game, but now we are. Maybe we can score some points here at least. And a juke. That's a pretty good return. All the way to 35. Pretty good field position. Maybe we can at least score a touchdown this game. I don't really care who does it. Just anyone can do it here. We are out wide. It looks like we're setting up for a screen. And it's going to be past the tight end all the way to the 40-yard line. Got to go no huddle here. Clear out this whole thing. It's another first down. That one's to Will Fuller. I think that's his first catch on the day. We haven't had the ball much, though. 22 passes, though. I don't know. I don't really know how we are down by so many points. It's, I mean, all Madden, but it doesn't mean that they can score every single time. And we are wide open. It is there, and we are taking it. And our first touchdown is not on the ground. It is through the air for a 40-yard plus touchdown. I don't know what that was. Yeah, we are at the 50, so that's a 50-yard touchdown. And our first touchdown's in the air, and we've had a better game catching than rushing by far. It's a first down. We got to score again here. We want all the momentum going into week 2. We might not have a chance here in this one, but we still want to bring some positive energy to week 2. We're just going to go with the original play, of course. Hopkins, once again, it's going to be a sack if he doesn't break this. And he did break it. Deshaun Watson, that was a good little run there. Hopkins, out there, he catches it. Good thing Hopkins is 99 overall. We have a great receiver, which is sick. Got to snap it before the 2-minute warning. We do. Just that. We are open. We don't catch that one. That was our first drop, maybe, of this game. I don't know. Might have been. Check it down. After the 2-minute warning, we are open. They just keep leaving us open. We juked him. That looks like a face mask if I've ever seen one. Also a catch. So it is a face mask. So 15 yards tacked onto that one. We are more into scoring range now. 17-34 looks way better than 3-34. I'll tell you that much. But still, Watson's 2 INTs aren't cool either. Oh, that was a terrible pass. I don't know who that was to. Hopkins or Bolt. I can't decide who that was to. We're out wide now, so they really like our receiving abilities. And we are open as well. Catch and run, but he still fell. I don't understand the Madden logic here in this one. And it's deep to Hopkins, and he had to play defense on that one. That was a pass that should have been probably behind him. 31 pass attempts. That looks pretty good. Are we not going for it? Looks like we're punting it with a minute left, I guess. That's how this game's going to go. And it is over. 34-10. We go down week 1 to the Saints. So looking at the stats, the passing looks pretty good at 8 minutes. 26 attempts for Breeze and 31 for Watson. But rushing, it was just us that didn't have enough time of possession because Kamara had 181 yards and a touchdown. And I guess one of that might be because he had, what, 83-yard run. Yeah, that is probably a big deal. But Bolt, we got to get going on the next game. But receiving wise, we did pretty good. 11 receptions, 99 yards, and a touchdown. So we had 135 all-purpose yards, which is pretty good. But I was hoping to be more of a running back and not a pass catcher. but we'll see how that goes. Defensively, our team was trash. So that'll do it for us in this one. We just created Barry Bolt, hopefully the future of the Texans. We can create a dynasty here with Deshaun Watson, Hopkins, and Barry Bolt. Number 30. Obviously, the Texans haven't won a Super Bowl ever, so this would be a big deal if we could just bring it to the city of Houston. And if you guys are all excited, then hit that subscribe button. Also hit like. That would really help other people see this video. If you could just do that, that would be awesome. But we'll see you in the next one.